Hello again. This is the last question 7. I will give you time to read the problem. Please pause the video and read it before correcting it. Okay, here we have 2D arrays. This is the first one. This is the second one. The first one is named error code. The second one is named error text. Both contains 500 elements. error code فيها description متاعها in the same index. Also, if we have errors less than the 500 elements, we can add 999 to the error code array and undefined to the error text array. Not all the error code values are present. 10, 20, 50, etc. For example, here the 55 doesn't exist. عادي. This is what we have. What we have to do now? We have to implement a model اسمها output error اللي هي takes 2 parameters as integers, then it does this thing. Let's give identifiers. Let's give names to, for example, the line number. We will name it line number like this. The error number, let's name it error number. And then this model will search for the error number in the error code array. يعني أنا باش ناخد error number من as a parameter as argument. error number اللي باش ناخده هذايا I will search in the error code if it exists or not. So I will have to browse all of them حتى نلقى error number متاعي في error code table. If found, I will output a message like this. This is the error description and this is the line number. يعني let's try an example. If we have as argument as parameters in my model the line number, for example 34, and the error number, for example 20. So what I have to do, I will check this 20 if exists or not. Tac, I found the 20. The corresponding description of the 20 is bracket mismatch. That's why I will print bracket mismatch on line 34. or bracket mismatch هذه هي error number 20. This is the case if I find the error number. If the error number, for example, let's say 21 doesn't exist here, so I will display a known error on line 34. This is what we have to do. So we need to understand the problem very well before starting the implementation. Now I will start the implementation, and the first thing, as usual, is the header of the, is it a function or procedure? We will check here. If found, output. If not found, output. So there is no return, there is no value to return. So it is a procedure. What is the name of the procedure? Output error. Output error. How many parameters? هو قال لي takes 2 parameters. واحدة فيها as integers, زوز integers. واحدة فيهم أنا سميتها line number والأخرى أنا سميتها error number. So line number error number, both of them are integers, and we're done with the heading. We have 1 point. Now let's go in the body of the procedure. Here we will first, let's divide the problem into two subproblems. First we need to find the error. Second, we need to create the message according to the error, if found or not. How to find the error? قلنا أنه في البارامتر عندي already the error number. The error number is in the parameter, يعني here, and I will check if this error number exists in this table or not. Let's say the error number is 20. So what I have to do, I have to check the 20 is equal to the 10 or not, the 20 is equal to the 20 or not. Then I found it, and I will stop here. No need to check the rest. In general, if I want to, if I have an array, I want to browse it, I have three options. And in any question, you will face one of these three options. يا أما repeat until, وإلا while, وإلا for. For هذايا when we know how many iterations, the number of iterations. هذوما زوز when we don't. But the difference between this and this one, when we have to check at least the first item. So what is the case here? Do we know how many check we will do? No, we don't, because we may stop here, كان ما لقيناهوش اصلا نجم نكملو حتى للاخر. So we don't know actually how many check we will do. That's why the option 4 is eliminated. So one of these, repeat or while. Am I going to check the first one? At least, yes. At least I will check the first one. That's why repeat is the best option in this question. This is one more point خديناها. So repeat. How to browse an array using repeat. I will start with index equal 1, and each time I will add 1 to go to the second one, then I will add 1 to go to the third one. So I will repeat index plus 1 until what? Until I find the error code. For example, here I will stop here in the 20 equal 20. How to express this 20 equal 20? This 20 is the one in the parameter, يعني the سميناها error number, and this one is the error code, the second item in the error code. So error code of what? Of the index. So I will check if this is equal to this or not. If they are equal, I will stop. So I will repeat until error code table اللي already عندي متاع الاندكس، خاطر باش نقدم كل مرة في الاندكس is equal to error number or not. If it is equal, I will not increment the index and I will go out from the loop. The second case اللي نجم نقف فيها إذا كان أنا قعدت نمشي وما لقيتش. I can't find any 20 in the table. In this case, I will reach the maximum index equal 500. So either this option or this option will stop the loop. Of course, the error code can go beyond the error number, so let's add this. In this case, we will check the index. If it is 500, we will go out from the loop with an index. In this case, the index here يا أما equal to the لا we will not work with the index. Let's go back here, find the error. The error is found here. Well, not found, of course, but checked. Let's say checked. Now we will create the message. The message will be created according to the error code, found or not. So we will say if error code index in this case we will combine, we will concatenate the message, we will output كما قال لنا هو error text نتاع الاندكس اللي احنا فيه plus online plus the number of the line number. So what we will output, the error text index, and we will concatenate it with the string online, and we will add line number. Else we will output unknown error on line number. And done. And if and procedure. So the main thing is that we have to check if the error code is equal to error number. معناها if the error code is equal to error number, then we will output error text. Then we will output error text. هذا هو المطلوب. Browse the array using repeat until and check each time if this error number equal to error code. If yes, keep the index, save the index, because later we will output error text of that index اللي هي in our example bracket mismatch. Okay. Question B. Write an efficient bubble sort algorithm in pseudocode for the model sort array. This is the model sort array. Sort the array into ascending order of error code. So we will check the error code and we will sort it, and we will, of course, the error text will follow and will be sorted accordingly. أنا قالك bubble sort والbubble sort اللي حفظناه. I will explain the mark scheme, but before the mark scheme, let's talk about the bubble sort algorithm from your coursebook. First we need to set a flag. First we will set a flag, a boolean variable معناها اسمه no more swaps as a true. That means we will not do any more swap, and we will repeat this until no more swaps equal true. But this no more swaps will be assigned the value false every time we make a swap. This is a swap, and every time we make a swap, we will set the flag as false in order to repeat على خاطر إذا كان we don't set as false we will not repeat. يلزم هذايا true ديما ردوها false إذا كان نحبو نعاود. وقتاش نحبو نعاود؟ وقتاش نعملو swap؟ Only in the case when we find two items not sorted. Not sorted items. When we find no sorted items, we make a swap. And we set the flag to false. And we repeat. We will do this for all the array. For all the array starting from 0 to n. This is a reminder of the bubble sort. We will apply the same idea, but this time we will use two arrays. We will sort two arrays at the same time, not only one array, but the same thing. Here the swap. Let's start with the flag. Here the flag, no swaps, true. Until no swaps, true. So we will repeat all this code until no swaps equal true, and we will set the flag at the beginning to true to prevent the loop from being repeated automatically. Inside the loop we will of course browse all the array from 1 to the boundary, and each time we will check if they are, if error code of j is greater than error code of j plus 1. This means that the items are not sorted. When we find not sorted item, what we will do? We will swap. So this is the swap, and this is a second swap for the second array. You can see that the swap الأولانية is related to the error code table. والسواب الثانية is related to the error text table. And always we need to set the flag to false. Why? In order to repeat the loop, because the loop is repeated only if no swap is true, and I want to repeat the loop, so I set no swap to false. والboundary -1 always كيما لهنا n is n -1 ديما كل with each iteration we remove the last item from being sorted because it is already in the right place. This is for question B. Question C is the last question in the paper. In question C we have قالك يا سيدي two 1D arrays were described at the beginning of the question. Both arrays contains 500 elements. Array error code or array error text, repeating the same thing. The two arrays will be replaced by a single array. A user-defined data type record structure has been declared as follows. Okay, so we will replace the 2D array with 1D array, and each cell will contains a record that contains two elements. معناه we have 1D array here, 1D array here, 1D array here. فيها for example I'm talking in general, فيها letters A, B, C, D. We here 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to save this kind of data. This is option 1 اللي هي 2 1D arrays. I have a second option اللي هي نعمل only one 1D array, but inside this only one 1D array I will put A1, B and 2, C and 3, D and 4, etc. In this case, this data structure is named a record because it contains different data types. So this is one 1D array of records. الريكورد متاعي اسمه error record وفيه الايرور كود والايرور تكست. error code is a string والerror text is a string وtype and type. This is the typical declaration of a record. State the error in the record declaration. The error here is that the error code is an integer data type. 10, 20, 50. Error text is a string data type. This is correct, but the error code must be integer. So let's say the error code field should be an integer. Tack. State two benefits of using the single array of the user defined data types. حكينا برشا مرات على البنفيتس نتاع الريكورد over the 2D arrays, 2 1D arrays. The first thing is because we can put different data types. Are allowed in records. The second benefit is that لهنا the reference in option 1 إذا كان هذايا اسمه letters وهذايا اسمه numbers، هذايا اسمه letter 2 وهذايا اسمه number of 2. Sometimes we may do some mistakes of reference. يعني letter 2 can be related to number 3 because they are independent. They are separate. They are not clearly associated to each other. This is not the case here. Here B2 are tightly coupled and strongly associated and cannot be separated. They are not independent. They are dependent to each other. This is a strength. This is the strong point of using record. So we can say that fields are tightly coupled or associated. Okay, write a declaration for the single array in pseudocode. This is easy. We will declare an array. Declare نسميه for example error. والarray هذا type متاعو of course is array, contains 500 elements of records. الريكورد متاعي اسمه error records. error records